Is your phone waterproof? No.
Come
All right. Let's finish.
We should have bought her an umbrella.
Yeah. Sorry, I've even got one in the car. Hey everyone, Dan from Eco Convos here. We're just going for a bit of a tour and a bit of a wander around Loverberry here with my new best mate, Mandy Schultz.
Hi, how are you?
Hey. So yeah, look, what do we got? What do we got here?
Okay, let's have a look over here because this was last year's biggest herb field. What a lot of people don't know about Loverberry, we actually grow more herbs than we do strawberries now. And we help processors make money. You can hear the rain come across the plastic. But this here is where we're growing some tarragon, some sage, some thyme. The empty dirt paddock was where we had some chives that go through. Most of these herbs last year went off to the processors for HelloFresh, Marley Spoon, Dinnerly, that sort of thing.
Wow.
It has been a bit of a learning curve like anything you grow.
Yep.
But this is a mainstay. And then if we head down that way, when it stops raining, we'll get umbrellas.
Yep.
Down that end of the farm, that's where we've got our new project with the finger limes and cucamelons.
Unreal.
If you want to run, this is going to get heavy.
It's funny. The people can't smell it, but we can. It's great.
Yeah. No, we can hear it because of the tunnels. And when we're in season, you can always tell when the rain's coming because you can hear it on the plastic. It'll just be short and sweet.
Yep.
It comes across, like yesterday, there was a lady standing to pick up some frozen stuff.
Yep.
And I said, can you hear it? And you can hear it actually on the rain up there coming across.
Who's
our good girl? Come on. So the herbs were something a little bit different. You know, we've been doing them for 10 years.
Yep.
So next year, we used to grow 200,000 strawberry plants. And after the acupuncture scandal, we went down to really 150, 135,000 because we actually didn't have the money to plant what we would normally plant.
Did sales go down? People weren't buying strawberries after that?
Oh, people buy strawberries. It's just how many strawberries are available.
Yeah.
You know, like once upon a time, a 200,000 plant strawberry farm was considered normal. That was a big farm. Let's go to the finger limes.
Yeah.
And as a result, but over the years, you've got farms with 5 million plants. So, 2018, we already had problems in 2018 because there was the oversupply.
Yeah.
And that's when the war on waste began, and I got a bit vocal.
Yeah.
And got into trouble as well. Then 19, we planted less strawberries. 20 was COVID. COVID really bombed out our finger lime sales that year.
Yeah.
But last year we did very, very well with the herbs.
Yep.
We didn't know, we couldn't believe because Melbourne was still pumping along. We thought everybody was making dumplings at home. But I think because people are on JobKeeper, they were also still ordering all their HelloFresh and Marley Spoons, the people that are using those processed herbs.
So that was keeping that economy going, which was keeping you afloat as well.
Well, I think so. We don't really know, but we didn't notice the problem last year.
Yeah.
And I secured a really good workforce, so it wasn't a big deal because we still had the backpackers here, even those that were on their second year.
Yep.
So I secured a really good workforce. Had a lot of South Americans, and people were so glad to be here because they had somewhere safe. So if you're traveling and you've got a small family farm, we take care of people. It's not a horrible environment to work, and they can save some money.
Yep.
So they did, and they left, and COVID, sort of the doors opened again.
Yep.
Then we went into this year with these are old strawberries, but we took that calculated risk of we knew staff was going to be an issue. This year was really hard.
Yeah.
Wise staff. We found a good crew. Most of them weren't backpackers. And as a result, we dropped a field. Now, when we made the decision to drop that field, we made it out of labour. We'd never have known that we were going to have been really grateful to have dropped it because we weren't able to sell fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then here's the finger limes down here.
Yeah.
So this year that side of it was a bit problematic, but because Melbourne closed and Sydney closed, Sydney tacked along a lot better with our herbs, but we did really notice all our orders for Melbourne just stopped.
Yeah, right.
But we did pick up a few new local Brisbane people and that type of stuff.
Yep.
I bet this is going to be your best fun podcast in the rain.
The rain's always
In the
it's always
rain.
great.
Oh, I'm glad I have a white t-shirt on. These aren't ready, but this is where we're heading. So the
Yeah.
finger limes have just come out. You can always tell when they're ready because they sort of, they
just
go a
kinda
bronzy
fall off.
colour and they fall off. So
Yeah.
this isn't right by any means.
This is the finger limes.
Yeah.
They're almost like, it's almost like caviar.
Yeah, it is. So Crystal Pearl Finger Lime is our original trading name for it, but we'll take that over to the Moreton Bay Finger Lime Company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's multiple colours. for the
Yeah,
finger
we've
limes
got
as well.
them in champagne, green, and the Byron Sunrise, which is beautiful. But you can see they're all loaded up, but they're not ready yet.
Yep.
The trees are loaded. So that's what I'll be waiting for them before we can make anything. And then this is our new project.
Okay.
And this is, these were finger limes in here,
Yeah.
but we pulled them down. And this is what you call cuckoo melons. They're a restaurant product,
Okay.
known as mouse melons. They look like a caramello Easter egg,
Yeah.
but the outside is the colour of a watermelon. And when you
Yeah.
bite into them, they're a lime flavoured cucumber.
What?
They're beautiful.
That's awesome. All
Yeah,
right.
so we did a trial last year, but we stuffed up. Like we put too many in, and like we couldn't even pick them because
Yeah.
this period of vine, we didn't realise you needed one plant per section, where we kind of planted them 5 centimetres apart.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And actually, funnily enough, because they were over here, sometimes we've actually been able to pull out some of the stock
Yeah.
and replant them. But we couldn't actually even pick much of them. They were so thick.
Yeah. Right.
And it's like anything you do with learning, you got to learn lessons on how to grow it. You just don't get it right once.
No. That's
So
right. Because it's gotten a little bit too wet, we're going to say see you later. So, guys, thank you for listening. Mandy, thank you for having us
my
along.
pleasure.
I really appreciate
What a
it.
beautiful day.
It's awesome. See you.
See ya.